Yo, what up guys? Also here with another video. So in this video, we are going to talk about the best investments in 2020 moving forward. Also, before we start, I'll be giving away this StatTrack M4A1 flashback. More details will be in the pinned comment down below. And with that out of the way, let's go into the video. So first up, we will be talking about the main reason as to why I did this video, and that is the cancellation of the Rio Major. So ESL tweeted this out, ruling out the possibility of an online major, which means that there will definitely not be a major for the rest of 2020 and for at least the start of 2021. So because there will not be a major for at least the next 6 months, there was a small hype for the most recent tournament stickers. This was because people were stocking up money to invest in the Rio Major, and because it got cancelled, these people looked for a new way to invest these stocked money. And the most logical investment was in more recent tournament stickers and capsules. But they have then stabilized, and I think that these tournament stickers and capsules will be the best investments moving forward. Especially considering that we will probably not have a major for at least the next 6 months to as long as a year. So the most recent tournaments are of course the Berlin 2019 and the Katowice 2019 majors, and I think that these two will be very good investments. So in terms of these two tournaments, I think that the best investments will definitely be the autograph capsules. So the autograph capsules have been proven and tested from the past that it is the safest and has one of the most profit out of any of the major investments. So you can get the Katowice 2019 Legends autograph capsule with buy orders for around $4.55 now, and the Berlin Legends autograph capsules will be for around $1.75. But keep in mind that for the Berlin capsules, I would recommend you guys to wait for a few more days to see if the prices has truly stabilized, since it might still go down a little bit more. Another good investment for these tournament stickers are of course the team stickers. For the Berlin Major, I will recommend the cheaper investors to invest in the Navi and the Tyloo regular sticker. Navi is probably the most popular team right now, and the Berlin Navi sticker is the cheapest Navi sticker out there. For the Tyloo sticker, it seems to be very popular among the Chinese community. Also, these two stickers get sold a lot more than any other regular team sticker, as you can see here. These two stickers get sold twice as much as the third place, which is the Astralis sticker. So they are really popular, and I think that these are the best cheap ones here. So if you have a bit of money, I think that the Tyloo Holo will probably be the best investment here right now. It is because it is the cheapest Tyloo Holo sticker by a country mile, and as I said, Tyloo stickers are very popular. Next up, for the Katowice 2019 tournament, again, I will just recommend you to go with the popular team stickers like Astralis, Navi, and Tyloo. But the Furia Holo will be a very good safe investment moving forward, so if you do have the money for that, then I would recommend you to go for it. So if you're looking for other tournaments to invest in, the other tournaments I will recommend you will be the Atlanta 2017 and the Boston 2018 tournaments, mainly because the team logos for these tournaments are very huge. They also aren't super expensive right now, so that is really nice. For the Boston 2018 Major, most of these stickers are very good for crafts and most of them will be very good investments. But if you're asking for what I recommend, for the regular stickers, I will recommend you the Flash Gaming sticker. It is a sticker that is really popular with crafts like the AK-47 Jaguar and the Glock Weasel craft. It is also not super expensive right now, so that is a really nice buy. Next tournament will be the Atlanta 2017 Major. It is again a tournament with very big logos which are very good for crafts. So for this tournament, a sticker I will recommend you to look at is the Godsend regular sticker. The Godsend sticker is one of the cheapest stickers in this tournament, and I think it looks really nice and the logo is very unique. It goes well with sticker crafts such as the Elite build and the Manowar, so that is really nice. So keep in mind that you will not go wrong with going with popular team stickers like FaZe, Navi, and Astralis, since these will all be very good investments. But the stickers I mentioned are just suggestions as to make my video different from other videos. Also, one more thing to note is that a sticker hype will probably happen again like the hype a few months ago, as there is yet another long major drought. So those are the main reasons as to why I think these tournament sticker investments will probably be a good idea. So next up, we will be talking about cases. So for cases, I would generally recommend you to look at 3 cases: the Phoenix, the Spectrum 1, and the Spectrum 2 case. For the Phoenix case, it has a lot of things going for it. It is a very old operation case that has been discontinued for a while now. It also has 2 of the most legendary non-high tier skins in CSGO right now. It also has the OG knife finishes which will never be re-released again. I also think that it is very underpriced right now, and I think that it definitely has very good potential moving forward. Next up, we will be looking at the Spectrum 1 and the Spectrum 2 case. So these 2 cases will go hand in hand because they will be good investments for generally the same reason. The main reason they will be great investments moving forward is because they are both cheap and that you can only get the butterfly knives in these 2 cases and the breakout case. And as we know, the butterfly knife is no doubt the most sought after knife in the market right now. Also, these 2 cases are in the rare drop category now, so they will only be dropping to people very rarely now. So for the Spectrum 1 case, it has very good and nice looking coverts and pinks. But keep in mind that it already has a slightly high price tag of around 23 cents. So I will be recommending this if you have a lot more money. For the Spectrum 2 case, it only has one good skin in the case, which is the AK-47 Empress. But in my opinion, the AK-47 Empress is probably the best looking AK-47 skin in the game right now. So that makes up for the other lackluster skins. Also, it has a very low price tag right now, so this is definitely the best thing I would recommend you guys to invest in if you want case investments. So if I were to rank these 3 cases, I would rank it as number 1, the Spectrum 2, number 2, the Spectrum 1 case, and number 3, the Phoenix case. So next up, I will breeze through 2 more potential cases with potentially high returns. So these 2 are the Gamma 1 and the Gamma 2 case. The main reason that these 2 cases could be good investments moving forward is the Gamma case finishes. So the Gamma case knives is the OG knives with the lore, the autotronic, the Gamma Doppler, the freehand, and the bright water finishes, which I think is some of the best finishes in CSGO right now. It also doesn't have an ugly finish unlike the other cases which has Boreal Forest and Rust Coat finishes. Generally, the only knife you don't want to get in this case will be the gut knife, since all of the other knives in here will be very good knives and very good finishes. But even the gut knife in these finishes looks decent for me. So for the Gamma 1 case, it doesn't really have eye-catching coverts, but it does have the M4 Desolate Space, which is one of the best looking pinks in the game in my opinion. And for the Gamma 2 case, it has the AK-47 Neon Revolution, which is not really for everybody, but it is a unique artwork nonetheless. So keep in mind that most cases will be decent investments, but there will be cases that you will want to avoid. These cases are the cases in the common drop pool. More specifically, the Danger Zone, the Prisma 1 and the Prisma 2 case, and the Fracture case. This is because these are the cases that get dropped to people with Prime, and since most of the people that play CS are Prime accounts, these cases will be dropped a lot, so their quantity will be very hard to go down. Also, I don't recommend you guys to invest in the clutch case. I already made a video explaining my reasons, but to sum it all up, it is very likely that Valve will re-release the clutch case finishes in the next case. And if it does, the value of the clutch case will go down a lot. So next up, we will be talking about Operation Shattered Web investments. I think that the best investment in the Operation Shattered Web will definitely be the stickers. So the cream of the crop of the Shattered Web stickers will definitely be the Gold Web foil. It is now worth $6, which is the lowest it has been since July, and I think that this is definitely a very good pickup right now. So if you do not have the budget to invest in the Gold Web foil, an alternative I will recommend you is the normal Gold Web sticker. My explanation for this is if the Gold Web foil becomes too expensive, I think that the normal Gold Web foil will be a lot more popular since it does look similar and it also doesn't look that bad for its price. Also, the Mastermind Holo and the Webstock Holo is the cheapest price it can be right now. Since all of these are very good looking stickers, I think that these stickers will definitely have a lot of potential moving forward. Next up, we will be talking about the Shattered Web case. The Shattered Web case was destroyed by Valve when the Shattered Web finishes was re-released in the Fractured case, but it still does have some potential moving forward. It still has some good looking skins, but I think that the cases I mentioned earlier will be a lot better investments, so I will recommend you to just stick with those three. So next up will be Shattered Web skins. So for the Shattered Web case, I think that the AWP Containment Breach will be a very good investment play skin. So if you have the money, I will recommend you to go for it. Also, the Tech9 Decimator, which is a trade-up input for the covert skins in the Shattered Web case, will also be a very good option. Lastly, if you do not have the money and you still want a good play skin, then I think that the AK-47 Rat Rod will be a very good investment for you. It is a very cool looking skin, so I will recommend you to check that one out. Next up will be the Operation skins from the 3 collections. Me personally, I would recommend you to avoid them, since if Valve were to release a new operation, these skins will immediately lose half of its value, since the only reason it is expensive is because it doesn't have that much supply, and if an operation were to come, then its supply will just go back up. I am almost certain that if a new operation were to come, I think that almost all of these skins will lose half of its value. So some factors that could motivate Valve to release a new operation is that it now has a competitor, being Valorant, and releasing a new operation will certainly be a good move for CSGO. Also, since the major was just cancelled, the number of players will probably continue going down, which might push Valve to release a new operation. But if you think that it will take a long time before Valve releases a new operation, then the operation skins will definitely be a good investment for you. The main 3 skins I will recommend you is the Deagle Yermangander, the AUG Midnight Lily, and the AK-47 Baroque Purple, since these are the most good looking skins in here. So next up, we will be talking about non-Shattered Web skin investments. For this category, older skins from older cases will be your best bet. So these will include the Op Asimov, the AK-47 Redline, and many more. So to check if a skin will be a good investment, all you have to do is, number 1, make sure it is from a case that is from 2015 or older, and number 2, make sure it is in a popular gun like the AK-47 or the M4A4. And that is really all. So one more investment to look at is the old Operation skins. Any of these skins will be very good investments, so just make sure to pick any of these. But the ones I recommend for under $10 will be the Deagle Midnight Storm and the Op Sun and Leo. And if you have around a $100 budget, I will recommend you the M4A1 Icarus Fell and the M4A for Daybreak. So last but not the least, a lot of people have been asking me the best knife investment out there. So there should be no question that the best knife investments will be the butterfly knives, more specifically the butterfly knives from the Breakout case. So in here, the ones I will recommend you guys will be the butterfly knife Fade and the Crimson Web. But if that is too expensive, I think that the butterfly knife Knight will be very good for you. So if butterfly knives are too expensive for you, I think that the best knife investment for you will be the flip knives. The flip knife has been growing in a steady growth the past year. It was long thought to be a lower tier knife, but it has now established itself as a mid-tier knife. I think it has very good looking knife animations, so I will recommend you to check this one out. For what flip knife to get, I will recommend you the finishes from the Gamma collection, since they can only be found in 2 cases. So my favorites will be the flip knife Floor and the flip knife Black Laminate. So anyway, if you like profit, I highly recommend you to do trade-ups. So if you want to see the best trade-ups for every price range, make sure to check out this video. Otherwise, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to join my giveaway. Also, the links to my Discord server will be down below, so make sure to check that one out. Anyway, that is all for today. This is Elsu, and peace out.